So this whole new album is about your divorce and your anger around the divorce.
Not
So
just anger.
therefore, well, it seems like, I mean, you have every right to be super angry
Oh,
because
oh
when I
no,
think of,
anger's there. I just meant there's also sexy, like favorite kind of high. It's more of like a when you first meet someone and you kind of want to take their clothes off with your teeth kind of moment. like,
yeah,
it's more of that vibe. But for the most part, you're right in the sense of like it is me healing with a lot of like which anger really the base is hurt. So just a lot of hurt.
well, yeah, I mean, you had a lot of trauma in your life. And I'm imagining that you would be angry after a divorce.
Yeah, no, it sucks, and I'm angry not just for me, but for him and our kids, and it's just hard. But you know what? You get to a point, and everybody, if you've been married or not, there's just situations in life. You get to a point with certain relationships to where there's no try left. It's like
You go, fuck
I'm
it, I just want
I'm
out.
I'm out of try. Like I'm exhausted from trying. This should not be this difficult.
I feel a lot of your pain and anger come out in the song Mine. This is the song.
Yeah. Compartmentalization.
You wrote the lyrics to this, right?
Yes.
And the music?
And the melody, yeah.
Wow. Beautiful song, but
Thank you. You know what? It's just people kept. It was one of
Is
those
it-
things like, how do you feel? And it's like, this is how I feel. I feel like when you're in pain and it's like so deep, you're like, you can't describe what it is, you know? So you're like, I just want you to feel for a moment what's happening to me. And hey, for a moment, I'll stop and feel what's happening with you. Like, but it's like, that's where the song came from. And a lot of compartmentalization with that line from the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. But yeah, that was a sad song.
is it bittersweet because you want to come up with a great song? And clearly you did.
Mm.
But is it bittersweet in a way like you go, oh, wow, I just created great art out of this, but look, my fucking life, I've got to, my life's got to be torn up in order for this song to be born.
No, yeah, no, there's no part of me that, I mean, I'd rather not have this album. So there's
Right.
zero part of me. I'm not that kind of artist. Like, and I love writing. Like, obviously, I've written a lot of my songs, but I also don't mind being the vessel. Obviously, I cover music all the time. Like, so I don't mind being the vessel for somebody else's message. I feel like as long as I relate to the song, I can be a great vessel for it. So I'd rather other people write it and then me not be living a dumpster fire. Like,
I would also think for you, because of your unique situation, a husband would have to be, or someone who loves you, would have to be your biggest cheerleader too. Because you didn't have that with a man.
I will yeah, but I will say this. I will give my ex credit in this. Like he probably, I mean, there was no point where I didn't think he believed in me as an artist or believed what I was capable of. He was very much a cheerleader. He's the reason why he really like pushed me to do the TV show because I was like, why would I do that? So I think that he was a great cheerleader for me, but
Okay.
But it's not so much that. It's just that I think, well, it's really hard to say when you can't say.
I'll tell you, but you're trying to say you had to dull your light.
Yes. And
In
that's
order
what
to be-
Lighthouse is about. That was the song, and I was on a flight home from dropping off my kids and with him, and I just still had been on the fence, and it just had gotten so brutal that I was like, I don't think there's any light left. Like, I don't think like there's any hope left. And I am a person that always sees hope and potential. So like that was a really, really hard day. But I think that I'm smart enough to listen, and wise enough with age, like to know that like one relationship doesn't define them all. Even if, there are good parts of, that relationship too. But I think for me, I would love to fall in love. I'm not against love at all. I'm not really into marriage. I think that hits people the wrong way, but I think marriage is beautiful. And I think that's awesome for some people. And I think that's incredible. but I don't think it suits me at this point in my life.